Hello everybody and welcome to this ranked match between myself playing on the red side as fourth Motorschützen, and on the blue side we have Versolite playing as 79 Guards Armors. Now we are on a Hesse map, and this is a map with two very different sides. One of which consists of more urban environment, and the other one is open fields and some tree lines. Now I knew he would gain advantage over time and that I have no chance against him on this open side of the map, so that's why I decided to deploy with most of my forces coming over here on my left to quickly cap Nicholas, set up some defense perimeter and push into Elina. Over here I will be just focusing to defending Stein and Leonid, where he might push with his heavier tanks. So I'm also bringing some Concours SPWs, because these are one of the only units I have to deal with his armor long range wise, and I'm also bringing two MI choppers, the recon ones, to find out where is his units, where is his deployment being used. Now these Fallschirmjägers will go around and try to settle this area to disrupt his forces, and these Fallschirmjägers will go straight into his sector to attack, supported by two T-55s. I also started with one coup and supply vehicle, and this command SPW will cap the sectors for me, so I don't stand very much behind him. I unloaded this Strela to kill the Mi2 chopper, but unfortunately he already got all the information he needed. Now he knows I'm coming and he is probably going to act accordingly. He deployed only two Motostrelki in BMP-1s. I believe these are the BMPs with grenade launchers, yeah, which is great because that's effective against infantry. And he brought another Mi2 choppers to see how I actually deployed, and now he is following with Su-24 HE bomber. He will do some damage, but these are just the weak squads I can afford to lose. These Metis squads will be much more, will hurt me much more if I would lose those. Fallschirmjäger Metis are fighting his Motostrelki, they should win the fight, and he is redeploying his forces onto this side to push me out. This is a very smart move from his side, because if he managed to push me out, then he can basically hop on his transports and move elsewhere. All his tanks and BMPs and BTRs are also great fire support, so it will be hard for me to stay in these positions. I'm getting +3 at the moment, which puts me into quite comfortable position, and +4. What is quite surprising is that he did not try to go for my sector sign or Leonid. He just deployed one Rapira and one Osa AKM. All these plains and tree lines are empty, nobody's over there, but as a result of this we are facing much more units over here, and he probably kept in his mind that my deck is infantry heavy, so maybe he deployed most of his horses into the middle to keep himself being able to flexibly redeploy in case I would do something like that. It's working for him. He is pushing me out. I already lost one T-55. These Petnas still have one RPG, but they landed a hit. I didn't know about that. It's only the last rocket, so I pulled back. And now he is pushing his BTRs and T-55s and BMP into my sector in Anna. It's basically surrounding and cutting off reinforcements from where I used to have my push. Coop managed to land one hit on MiG-29. MiG-29 killed my recon helicopter, and it already started very badly. It's not going very well for me, and he is now going to chase my Cub in order to kill it. I'm running away. I'm hoping this concourse might be able to save the coup, but if I would lose it, it will probably be end of the game. I could as well as surrender. SPG-9 opened fire on his coming transports. One of the BTR went down, and Concourse is firing on another one, and it managed to kill both. T-55 is coming from this side, so I can get his push into the crossfire. SPG-9 is just out of the range, so it needs to be moved to the next building or killed. T-55 landed a hit on the Fago, and T-55 from behind managed to score a side shot on his TO-55, bailing it out and finishing it off now. So, and from this side the Concourse is firing on BMP-1. Concourse fired much sooner and the missile is much quicker, but it missed. So now I managed to repel his push pretty much the same way he repelled mine, and he's running away with his OSA. I managed to kill his Mi-2, and he decided to rather move away and run for his life than killing my MiG-23. Will I be able to get that OSA? I'm not sure. More units are being brought to the right side, and I had no knowledge about him not having anything. Maybe it's a fault of mine. I should bring one more helicopter over here. I actually brought one, but I didn't utilize it, so I was afraid of his anti-air over here. Su-24M came and killed my squad of Metis. I don't know if that's an investment that you really needed to do, but who am I to judge? I managed to kill the OSA. Yeah, it's over here. And now he only has an infantry and one BMP-1, so I can perhaps try to push again into his sector. So trying something where I failed last time. Now SPW Concourse is getting into the position. He's bringing two T-80 BVs. These are very heavy tanks, extremely strong. I managed to miss, and they are now saturating me with their ATGM, and actually Rapira get the kill. Spetsnaz crew is being shot by SPG-9, but these tanks would probably soon will kill it. I don't have much to counter these two tanks. I have some ATGM and I'm bringing more, but right now I'm focusing with another try my push, because as I saw him bringing two heavy tanks and some other units, I was like, okay, I repelled his push on my flank, and now he should have nothing here because I managed to kill it all. Okay, maybe some infantry, but it shouldn't be able to push hard like this and at the same time defend this. So I returned with my previous strategy and pushed forward, this time less swiftly but with more armor. My MiG-21 did not manage to score any significant hit. He called MiG-29 for air dominance. He actually wanted to kill my HE bomber but probably forgot about it. And now he managed to successfully take the center. I planned now to create more firing vectors because there is no other way how to deal with this heavy tank. So I put ATGM here, I'm putting another ATGM and tank over here, and I'm also calling another ATGM over here. Now, he probably managed to realize what's coming, but he had to fall back. I got into very unfortunate position and his Su-24M was able to land a strike that completely wiped out my push. And now I was thinking that perhaps I lost this game because I lost my entire force on the left. Well, not entire, but everything I was pushing with. And I'm also not able to deal with his tanks, so I can continue playing, but I would not have much more chance and I'll be just delaying. I was almost on the brink of clicking surrender button at this moment, but then I was like, okay, let's give it a chance and let's see how this will go. So my new strategy is to trade effectively, which will be very difficult from now on because he has achieved some dominance. And what we can do is perhaps rotate our units to the right, try to somehow take care of his heavy tanks, and then either defend this side or try to push again later. So he managed to get his D80BV into crossfire. I landed a side shot, the second one missed, but my tank came and killed his OSA. This T80 got routed and another one is also damaged, but not as much. Maybe this is something that could give me a strength to continue, because killing his heavy tanks is something that is the last thing I can do to kill him. Now he brought Su-24M in order to hit my cubs. I managed to shut it down, but he also killed my cub. I don't know if that's effective trade. I have 3 more cubs, so I'm fine with that. He also brought Su-24M cluster. My cub managed to miss, but MiG-29 finished it off. He doesn't have any AA at the moment and he is losing his planes very ineffectively, and this is one of the situations where bad airplay can lose you the game. Now he again missed another fighter MiG-29 into my part of the airspace, so Book was almost hitting it, but now it ran out of ammo and the MTLB was also depleted. T-55 AMB2 tried to fight the T-80BV but had to smoke because I was not going to win this fight, and I knew he has a Spetsnaz in this building, so he got a perfect vision and recon information on the area around Leonid. I also moved 1 or 2 of my tanks from left side to Leonid to try to somehow push him out. I also deployed a small task force which would go around just right at the back, deploy into Nicholas and then maybe try to cap Lina, because I was getting ticked and sooner or later he would just get a point advantage, and this is where I would not be able to come back because of his deck full of heavy tanks. So he was not aware of that, and that was good. Maybe one of the key moments for me. I'm also moving command SPW over here to recap the sector, and I had no clue how close is his CV. I even didn't know that it's there. I just thought that this was killed and I just need to recapture. But I saw it coming out of the forest on its way back and killed it. Now I have only one recon BR in 1k on this side. He could easily push, kill it and take this houses. This will be very difficult for me. Now I bought another two T-55 AMBs. These are with this long-range missile. This is the only small advantage I could have over his heavy tanks. His T-80 BV doesn't have such a long range, but still 17 armor. My ATGM only 18 pen, so it will not make him much damage. My plan was to somehow make him lose cohesion and get stunned, and then finish it off by some either strike, airstrike, or from a side shot. Now I've managed to deploy units over here, and now I'm going to cap the sector. I don't know how he would react, but he's most likely going to push into my. So now I'm starting to achieve the air dominance. This is one of the requirements if you're playing 4th Motorschützen against strong armored division like this. You cannot win without the air dominance. So I went a little bit behind, so he could not kill me with some infantry. I didn't know what's over here, and my Motorschützen will basically take this and protect from some incoming units. Now this will be a huge showdown. I'm bringing some recon because I don't see much. He's also shut down my Mi2 recon chopper. I used the seed, but it missed, and his OSA is now landing a shot. It missed, and also two of his cubes. Now you might see, okay, OSA was shooting, also these two cubs were shooting. These two cubs could not hit me because he didn't stop them. He had them on attack move, and as soon as my plane turned, they fire. But after my plane went out of their range, the cubs moved again. So if someone would complain that this was lucky, this was actually not. These cubs lost the track of the plane because they were on the attack move. If he would stop them, one of them will most likely hit and kill my plane. So anyway, I deployed SPG-9 to counter some of his pushes, but I would need more than that for sure. He has no clue how how small is my force on my left side. And now I'm going to try to take Alina. Okay, the important push is coming. 3 T-55 AM2Bs with 1 BRDM Concourse. I'm buying more planes. MiG-21 is going to shoot at Rapira. It managed to actually drop its load. Seed is killing OSA, and these cubes are out of the missiles. This is one of the reasons why you want to bring ammunition always with your cubes. They quickly run out of missiles. Cubes out of missiles are useless to you. Now he's trying to bring MiG-23s to decline me the air dominance. He managed to kill one of my MiG-29s, but I have two more fighters, and another MiG-21 HE is coming, finishing off Rapira on the right side. His Rapiras are basically the only thing that has the same range as my ATGM tanks, but of course I will need much more than that. He's bringing cluster plane, but he's probably searching for some good target. How many cubes do I have? This is one. Only this one? That's weird. Okay, now he's coming to fire at my T-55 AM. And this is another. Okay, I have two cubs. It missed, but his drop also missed. I don't know if that was an attack position or this cohesion loose, make him miss. I thought that my T-55 would not survive this. I'm bringing also artillery support. Now I knew where are his tanks and recon, so I'm pounding that. Basically making his T-80 come out of his safe position. He's getting stunned and obliterated by my ATGM spam, and this was basically the plan I was trying to achieve. Now ISAS Group are pushing on the left, supported by T-55. This T-55 AM2 is moving back for repairs, and I'll be soon able to get this sector. Now the only reason I'm still +1 is because he did not manage to cap the sector back, and he's just now uncapping this his central sector I managed to take with my tank. Another seed run is coming. That's weird, he did not shoot on his cubes. I mean, cubes have very low accuracy, and not only that, but he's always moving them, and when you're moving your cubes before the missile lands, you will not be able to shoot into the plane. You see, again, he shot and he clicked to move his cube, but he will not. His cube just lost the track of the plane, and the missile lost the track, and it will not land. This is why his AA was not effective, pretty much. Now I'm using the same seed to kill his chopper unsuccessfully, and I tried to land my HE bomber to his cube, but he already moved elsewhere. I'm also using mortars extensively. This 122mm. I mean, it's not a mortar, it's the 122 up-vetted, double-vetted artillery piece, self-propelled howitzers. It's very good at providing smoke. More players should use it. So, I pushed him completely out of my sector, and now what I can do is to push into his one, because what I got 1, 2, 3 long-range ATGM tanks, another 2 T-55s, and a recon, and also some concourse ATGMs. So that's a perfect recipe to pushing into his side. He is reacting with bringing 2 additional cubes and 2 rapiras, so he is preparing for defense. Now, this might be a good idea, maybe not. He is also bringing OSA AKM. This is quite a lot, because he doesn't, or maybe he failed to realize, but he has only 1 heavy tank. And this heavy tank is, although it's strong, is not able to fight so many T-55, so he is lacking quite a lot of force on the ground now. Now these cubes missed, and this is something that you can actually expect. It's only 45% accuracy, and my seed plane has 40% ECM, so I was running with my CV over here, over the smoke I prepared, but Rapira managed to kill the CV, and I cast the smoke to run away from the AT. Now MiG-21 managed to kill Rapira, but all this AA killed it. Another seed plane is coming, killing OSA, and his cubes again ran out of missiles. But this is why you always want to keep some of your ammunition vehicles close to your cubes, because now again he is totally exposed, he has no air defense, and he cannot counter my planes. Now I brought a MiG-23 to kill his cluster. I believe this was the last one, and now his T-80 got routed by my concourse and the rocket planes. He realized that I have nothing much on this side, but I reacted quickly, bringing 2 squad of Mochutzen and BMP-1s and Mi-24T. I thought he might not have much of the AA, so these are excellent. When there is no AA, these are excellent in providing fire support and retaking back lost positions. He just bought 2 fighters and kill one of my fighters. That doesn't matter, I have much more of this. And all my tanks are now heavily damaged, so I'm now trying to repair them. I didn't know the Elena is completely empty, so I was quite slow in reacting to getting the sector, but I'll soon use the smoke for cover and to take the sector for myself. Now, he tried to run away with his PRDM command, but we got him caught on the road and killed, and Mi-24 just killed his ATGM Conkers. Now Rapira is picking my BMP-1s, and command vehicle is already on the way. After capturing that, it will be +0 for both. Basically this ticking will be eliminated, and then I can decide wherever I want to push. These Einsatzgruppe don't have any laws left, but they are providing excellent recon over the battlefield. So it's bringing Su-24Ms, but it got killed by Kup, and this is actually how we use them. You see, you bring a CV and it's already double, triple vetted. So not only I shut down his last bomber, I believe he has, but I also managed to score a hit on one of his MiG-23s, and since they were grouped together, both of them were killed. Now, 10 minutes ago I said that I was considering surrendering, but now my hopes are very high. I don't think that he has much left, because he just pushed into my sector, Anna, and took it for some time, but now I eliminated everything he had, so I thought that okay, maybe I should try to push Nicholas for a 3rd time. Maybe it would work for a 3rd time, but I also knew he has some infantry presence into this town, and I didn't want to let my flanks exposed, so I sent this Mi-24 and Motschützen in SPWs to first take care of that. He is rearming his Kups now. This is very important, and also brought Tunguska. But my Einsatzgruppe can see both tank and Tunguska, so I started shelling it with my arty. It will not do much damage, but stressing your enemy tanks, especially these heavy ones, is very important. Okay, I'm bringing HE Bomber to deal with Rapira, and it's killed, and the road is open again to Nicholas. But this time I can push on all 3 sectors at the same time. Hopefully I can capture them all. I still have plenty of time left to regain my command capture points and to raise his temporary advantage. I pre-smoked this position and moved the SPW over there, but I don't know if that would be sufficient. Hopefully I can land one more before he tanks comes, because they can kill the SPW very easily. Now I'm bringing another planes. This is aiming for the tank, this one's aiming for Tunguska, and we also have a seat. Okay, so Tunguska is dead, and one of the Kups is also dead. He managed to score a hit on MiG-23BN rocket version, so it's evacuing, but I'm also sending another one to his Kup. And with assistance of the seat plane, I managed to kill another of his bugs, so his AA was completely obliterated. Now he's bringing Osa over here, but not sure what is he achieving by that. I also moved quick Motschützen in SPWs over here. They're fighting with Motostrelki over this place. Now I can capture Nicholas. I already managed to lose my CV on Elena, but I was able to capture because before the T-55s killed it. Now I'm getting comfortable +2 advantage, and what I need to focus on now is to capture Emma or not get him able to recover. And this is again an issue. So he is heavily lacking ground forces, and he both do Tunguskas. What I would do in his place would buy just one Tunguska along with some other unit, and then on the next tick, if you want, buy another Tunguska, but don't buy them like this, and spread them out a little bit. If you want to upweight your AA, then it's a good idea to keep them close together. But for example, those books you lost, they should not be grouped together because they are a very easy target for planes, for arty, for everything. If you put a CV next to them, okay, that's a good idea, make them grouped. But if you don't put a CV and you keep them on the normal veterans, you just spread them out like I did for the entire game. So now I'm trying to secure this road and the possibility to push into Elena, and I've managed to fully capture Nicholas, and this time, the third time I tried to assault it, I was successful, and I'm not losing it this time, hopefully. Well, it doesn't look like I should. I mean, he is now in position to reclaim it back. He can still take Elena back, but he will not be able to stop my tick any moment. Now I'm bringing Mi-24D to deal with his coming push in the middle, but it's very small and insignificant. Also, a big role that was really important was that I managed to keep my ATGM T-55s alive, because unit preservance, especially with tanks and those with special roles like these two, is very important. And I saw his OSA, so I started to art it, but I think he'll survive. Now his OSA was firing on my Mi-24, but I missed, and Mi-24s are stopping his push, but are getting killed by OSA. Okay, one was shot down. That was probably Tunguska, not OSA. And this TO-55 is also coming down very soon. I don't think he has much of a chance against my T-55 tanks, and I'm already bringing planes to deal with his units. They are just in one huge group. If I bomb one, the other would get saturated, so I don't think that's really smart. I'm still using a seed plane this late in the game. I think it's quite important to keep his AA in the bay. Now OSA is killed, one more remains, and he's still one more Tunguska. Another OSA is killed, and now he left only with one Tunguska. But this TO-55 and this T-80 command will not be enough to deal with my tank push. So, and I'm also bringing another bomber, killing Tunguska and heavily damaging T-80 command. My T-55s went, I could see him, so I tried to surprise him because he has no recon over here, and I managed to kill his another heavy tank, which is a huge loss. Now I'm going to attack from this vector, so I'll try to attack from this side, and also possibly this one. This is okay. I was going to say that this is very important to attack tanks, heavy tanks like this, from more than just one vector, but he already surrendered. Versalite, quite a good player, major, probably soon to be in top 100. He managed to give me a huge headache, and I was really not sure if I'm going to win this. And like I said, I was going to surrender, but two things decided this match. One, he lost his game by losing his air force very easily, especially those bombers, which are very effective. Su-24M clusters and HEs, but also fighters. And secondly, bad AA micro. You don't want your AA to be grouped together like this, and you don't want to have your long range AA on attack move, because as soon as the plane your AA is targeting gets out of your range, your AA books or OSAs will keep moving and lose the track of the plane, the missile will lose the track of the plane and will escape. And there were plenty of situations in this that happened. And third, keep your units supplied, not only heavy tanks, but your books and OSAs and those long range missile units that don't have much of their own supply. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll be updating more ranked videos. And I'm also planning to upload videos where I'm playing on the tournaments. So keep in touch and see ya. Bye bye.